Hello everybody, how are you all doing out there in Viewerville? I hope everyone is fine and dandy and having a good day. Today is Beast from the East Day and it's snowing like crazy. Like, it was fine, it was clear, then it was snowing like mad, and now it's all gone clear again, but the snow is staying, the snow is settled. So I like that because I enjoy snow. Anyway, you might not be enjoying the snow, so let's move on. What have I got for you today? You've seen the title, you've seen the picture, you know what we're here to look at, number 7. I have been on a little hunt for some new foundations for my winter skin, and although I've been enjoying my True Match and I've been enjoying my Maybelline, I'm still not sure they're 100% right for me. So I decided to go into store and get Match. They put this little thing on your face and see what your skin is, and then they tell you which foundation you are. Not only that, they give you this piece of paper which tells you like what bronzer goes for you, what powder blushes, what concealers you should use, what lipsticks would be good for you, and it's really cool. So if you haven't ever been matched by number 7, I would go into a Boots that has the facility and do it because it's really fun. And also I had one of those vouchers to get £3 off if I bought makeup products, and if you bought 2 makeup products or makeup and brush or something like that, you would get this little box, and inside the little box you get some goodies. So if you want to see what goodies I got, what foundation I got matched to, and whether it all looks good on my face, then you better give me a big old thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. And lastly, share this video so everyone can understand how fun this number 7 matching is. Okay, let's get into the video. Inside this cute little box, which opens, you pull the top off and it opens like this, and it's so cute. It's like got flowers and everything on it. And okay, it says number 7 on the front, but you could totally, I don't know, wrap the top in other paper, flowery paper, and give someone stuff in this. It's very nice. Inside you get this, which is a little blender. It's only small now, but we'll see what it looks like later. So it's got a flat side there, another flat side there, and a point. So is it like the best of all the worlds of the beauty blenders? And it's got number 7 imprinted on it there. Oh, here comes the sun now. I'm sorry if the light goes funny. You also get this skin illuminator, which is this colour. Not sure if it's for me, but it might be. And you can put it under your foundation, you can mix it in with your foundation, or of course you can use it as a highlighter. Actually, that's not bad. Like, quite a subtle highlighter, but sometimes that's, you know, for every day that's quite nice. I never see the point of putting it on under my foundation personally, and I'm more of a matte girl, I think, so I'm going to try that as highlighter later. You also get a eyeshadow. Looks like this. I'm not sure if this is a full size one or not, but you know, it's plenty big enough. Let's do a swatch. It's a nice pale colour. Ooh, that's a nice shine, isn't it? It's not so obvious when it blends out. That might make a nice inner corner or final, you know what I mean, colour. I can't think of the word right now. And you get a voucher to have a matched lipstick. So I'd already matched for my skin, so I chose one of these lipsticks, and the lipstick I chose was this, which is a moisture drenched lipstick rather than a matte lipstick in Nutmeg Spice. It's got a really curved tip, which I quite like. Number 7 written into it, so it will go around your lip really nicely. And it's a bit of a different colour for me. It's like a browny red. But I thought, you know what, I can't always just go for red, bright red. I like bright red, but I've got quite a few bright reds, don't I? So why go for the same thing all the time? This is my chance to do something different. This was worth £10. This is the foundation that I got. Now, she matched me to the shade Honey, and we tried Honey in a few different types of foundations. I said I wanted more of a matte foundation than a dewy one ideally that would last as long as possible. And she tried me in a couple, but all the Honey shades were different, and I find that really frustrating because I know they're going to give you a different finish, but should they be a really different colour? The one that was specifically in matte formula came out really ashy on me, even though it's still Honey. So even if you get matched, you may still need to get those different foundations tried on you to find the one that is actually perfect for your skin. She said that this was the best match she'd ever seen. The actual girl in the shop, she was the nicest girl. Like, she's doing her A-levels and she was such a nice member of staff. She was really helpful, really thorough, spent plenty of time with me. So Boots, you have got a really good member of staff there. And the other thing I got was this concealer. Again, I'll put the price on screen. And this is in the colour Honey as well. This is to match my sort of skin colour. So this is like a concealer that I could just put on my face now and go, rather than a concealer to highlight, because I've got other ones that can highlight. Shall we get into this and put it on my face? Because I need to cover this thing up before I go out. Do you know what? I might try it not wet and then wet. It's not massively dense. I'm trying to compare it to another one. It's about the same. Maybe the Eco Tools is very slightly softer. I have this No7 Instant Illusions Airbrush Away Primer. I don't know how well it works. I mean, I'm going to put it on. You can see what you think and we'll see. Ta-da! So now I look like a pineapple. Cute pineapple though, right? My husband is very good at doing my hair, I think. Let's just put some stuff on my face. This primer is a very like silicone-y type primer. It feels super silky smooth and soft, which I do enjoy, but I haven't noticed as many effects as some of the other primers that I've started using. But it does feel nice, and that is, you know, fun. Why not? Let's have a look. And do you know what? I do think it does work a bit. Look, I think I do look a little bit smoother there than there with it on. Maybe I was being a bit harsh actually. Honestly, my hair with these new L'Oreal products, like, I am literally loving it. Because I'm worth it, right? And I do feel worth it. I just look at these beautiful curls. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. Let's put this on my face. Get 30ml. And it has SPF 15, it's hypoallergenic, it's non-stop complexion perfection, up to 24 hours wear. Life-proof foundation for a naturally flawless complexion with super staying powder. This comfortable foundation feels lightweight and breathable and gives an even-toned, beautifully smooth complexion that looks and feels fresh all day long. It can be relied on to stay perfect, weatherproof and transfer-proof. It won't cake or flake on dry skin, nor slide or shine on oily skin. For best results, shake before use, blend on smoothly and evenly with your fingers or a sponge. We'll have to see how it goes. Let's just pump a bit out on my pore. So that's what one pump looks like, and that is the colour. So that is No7 in Honey. That is L'Oreal True Match in Gold and Amber, and this one is Maybelline in Sun Beige. So you can see that they're actually quite different, and this is a lot more cool toned, definitely. That's what I think about with these two, that they're a bit too orange, not, well, I guess orangey compared to this one. But yeah, this is definitely a lot more cool tone and maybe more winter skin for me. So shall we get it on my face? What would you use, flat or... I've read that it's best to use the flat side for the application and then use the other side, the bottom side, for like blending out. Well, that just kind of disappeared to nowhere. Let's try a bit more. Let's try a bit more. I'm not going to put any corrector on today because I want to see what the foundation does on its own. It'd be nice if I didn't have to go too far down my neck. So that is, when I do this, I never do a full pump. I do about a half pump. So that is about 1.5 to 2 pumps now on my face. Well, with the original bit as well, I suppose. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I definitely think it is a very true to skin colour because I can almost not see it. What do you guys think? You can see on my forehead there's a line now. It's almost very slightly paler, in fact, which is unusual for me. This is how people end up blending foundations. I am a bit worried that the coverage is a bit sheer, but maybe that is because I am using it with a dry blender but I think that's very nice on my neck. I'm not sure what level of coverage this is supposed to have, but you can still see red and stuff there. So I'm going to dampen my new sponge friend, and I'm going to go on with this side. Just thought I'd show you how much bigger this sponge is now. It went from much smaller than this to like much bigger. Okay, this one's not wet, but you know what I mean. Cool. It always amazes me the difference between a wet one and a dry one. So shall we go in? I'm so conflicted now. Like, I think this colour match is amazing for me, and this definitely works better wet. I mean, usually I put it right down my neck, but I honestly do not feel like I need to do that today. I feel like it looks perfect. It says work downwards and outwards, not upwards, which is unusual. What does this foundation say? Okay, so this No. 7 foundation comes in, what, I think 24 colours? Probably could have a few more darker colours. I don't know if anyone of darker skin tones tried it and not found their colour or has found their colour. Do let me know, I'm interested. Okay, so some people are saying it has a dewy finish but then oxidizes. Some people say it's light coverage but then you can layer it up, and I guess that's what I'm going to try and do, because I would like a bit more coverage around here, under my eyes, and don't know how much it's doing. Oh, what's that? I don't know how much it's doing overall for my skin texture, but maybe you just can't hide everything. So I thought I'd just come out and see what it looked like in brilliant sunshine, because sometimes under the lights I just can't get a good look, and I keep putting it on, taking it off, and I think if I put it on too much, it's taking it off around the sponge, and maybe the areas that I want covered up, I need to put concealer on. But otherwise it's going to look cakey if I keep just piling it on around my nose and stuff. But I think that it's a good colour match so far. But it'll be interesting to see what this looks like when I call it. This is just my light behind me. So what do we think? Because real life is really the test. Okay, so I think I might have gone a little bit OTT, and I'm just going to put a little bit down my neck, because I feel like when I looked at it in the mirror, this area just needed a little bit of love. But yeah, I think I've definitely gone full coverage, haven't I now? I think what I needed to do is put on a layer, let it sort of sink in and dry a bit, because I think, as people have said in the comments on BIRCHBOX website, it does oxidize a little bit. I think it is a little bit darker. I wish I'd left a bit on my hand. In fact, I'm going to put a bit on my hand so we can see for later. Right, that is what it looks like, and when it dries we'll put on another bit. Okay, the next thing I've got to try is this, the concealer. So as much as I've done quite well, just ignore this patch, I've done quite well at covering my redness. I like that. I still want to cover a little bit under my eyes, and it's like this. So it's a stick, which I've not really used before, and it is the same colour, well, maybe a little bit lighter. So you could get a bit of a brightening effect with this. All the usual suspects. Just do my nose a bit like that, and then let's use this sponge to blend that out. definitely not like a brightening concealer exactly. I mean, it's a little bit, but not very much. But it is in the same colour as my foundation, so I'm not really surprised. Yeah, right there, it just looks like, instead of putting colour on, I pulled it off. Is that a sponge thing, or is that this sponge thing? Is it too wet? I mean, I really wrung it out, so... Right, I'm just going to put on some banana powder now, and hopefully that will do the job of brightening. What do we think of the concealer? I'm not sure how I like applying it like this, but maybe I'd be better off putting it on a brush and applying it that way. No, maybe a smaller sponge. Not sure how I feel about that brush either, to be honest. Oh, why can't I just decide how I like it? But I am going to put a bit on my eyelids now so I can get them ready for later. Now that looks as dry and cakey as an old bag. Literally, look at my under eye. Look at it. I'm not going to set that side. I'm just going to leave it because that looks bloody horrible. Oh, how am I going to fix that? And it looks like a little bit of the foundation has disappeared here. I'm just going to leave that for a minute while I think about what to do. Oh, balls. I don't think that powder worked with that. Let's try a different one. Right, that's much better. That is definitely not the product's fault, that is the powder not doing a great job, which is why I got a new powder, because I was fed up of that happening basically. Okay, I think I've got a pretty good base, so now it's time for me to go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and I will come back when it's time to do highlighter, lipstick and all that jazz. So it's got a really nice curve to it, so I am just gonna put it on my face. When I've got it on, it feels like my lips aren't even that much different colour, but I know they are really. But it's supposed to be a moisture rich lipstick, that is the brand, and it feels really nice. It feels like lip balm, goes on nicely, easy for me to apply, isn't on my teeth, so I like this, and I would go and get a couple more actually. So thank you very much, No7, because that's the first lipstick I've bought from you. What have we got left? We have got this illuminator. I'm going to put a bit on my finger to give obviously a not intense glow, but I just want it. With all my liquid ones that I've tried so far, I always feel like they take off the colour that I've got underneath. So let's see. And I haven't found a better way to put them on, to be honest, than with a finger. But if you've got any tips, do let me know. Because what I want is a sheen, but I don't want to see a white track. What do we think? I think I can just about see it, but it's not too much. Think. A golden one would be nice, but yeah, I actually quite like that. So here we are, ta-da! I've got a full face on now. What do we think? Everything has sat so well on the foundation, and I keep looking at my face and I think I really enjoy this colour match. I feel more comfortable with this colour match compared to my others, so it'll be really good to see how it lasts. I'm not sure about the primer yet, whether it's my favourite primer, to be honest. I feel like I've got some other primers that do a little bit more for me, but overall I think that the look is nice. I really like the lipstick. I do think that maybe I need a lip liner with it, but it's okay, it's nice. I didn't actually use the eyeshadow in the end because I lost it somehow while I was doing this, but that's okay. As for the concealer, I think it does look nicer on this side than this side because of the setting powder that I use. I only set my sort of T-zone with the foundation because I felt like it looked okay. Even though some other reviews said it was dewy, I don't really feel like it is that dewy to me. I mean, what do you guys think? To me, it just seems like a nice, reasonable foundation. So I'm happy about that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if it inspires you to go and try a No. 7 foundation and to get colour matched, because I think it's really worked for me. So until next time, live every moment well and take care of each other. Bye guys.